little bit of FaceTime.
Yeah.
Obviously a nice streak. We'll start in your Firebirds going back to your road trip, back-to-back wins, and now tonight, another 8-goal game. To what do you attribute the improved play? I think we could say the last 3 games.
Like good, but I think like we coming together like a group. Everybody's better individually in the plays, and just together we were way better the last 3 games than before.
Yeah, I mean, last time we saw you guys here, hard fought, well played game, but there were 0 goals tonight. Obviously, a bit different with 8 goals. You guys have now scored 8 goals in 2 of your past 3 games. What's leading to that? What's leading to that? I guess we can say scoring explosion.
I think everybody's like working hard. We go to the net more, and we're shooting more pucks. And I think we're finding the rebounds, going into the offense, and it leads to the goals. So I think sometimes it just goes in more. We stick with it, and we do these things, and we score goals.
Put the same question to you, Max. The second question: what do you think is leading to these more goals? Not just the goals themselves, but what's kind of providing that extra push?
Yeah, I think Dan's been talking about it. Like our compete level and our work ethic has been there every game. Our execution was just lacking a little bit in those first couple games. So we've cleaned that up. We're executing and finding the back of the net.
Yeah, tonight, the 2 previous games that we've seen here is what we saw tonight: the execution, the passing, the way that you guys share the puck, the way that you guys move the puck. A lot like the Firebirds that we got used to seeing last year. It was just so much more crisp tonight. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the way that we want to play every night. It starts in practice. If you're not executing in practice, it's probably not going to translate very well to the game. So that's kind of where it started and where we were putting the focus on, and carried over into the games.
Is there also with new players, was there a little bit of a growing pains to getting everybody on the same page at first?
I think just a little bit. I mean, we got a lot of returning guys, but obviously new guys coming in and, different lines, different D pairs. We got to learn the systems but I mean, everyone's fitting great to our group, and it seems like everyone's catching on to the systems, and, it's running pretty smoothly right now.
How has that gone so far? Getting worse as the days go by.
Yeah, like I came from different team. It's a new system, so I'm same for me. There was a lot of new things, and I'm trying to do it more naturally, so you don't need to think about the system, and you can just react in the game. So it's a bit harder, but it's getting better and better.
Changing the subject for a second, Mac, I wanted to ask the first time I can talk to you guys. Of course, there was that horrible tragedy on the ice Saturday. I just wondered if that is reverberating around the locker room. You guys have had conversations about that.
Yeah, it's definitely something we've talked about. It's awful news. Our thoughts and prayers are with Adam's family and all of his friends. It's tough to hear, and you put yourself in those shoes because it could have happened to any one of us. So it definitely hits home. And I think, guys have been talking around the league and management and players about potentially, adding neck guards, and, you see guys get hit in the face or in the eye the other day with a skate. So it's something that I think maybe would be smart to implement.
So you are in favor of something possibly considering neck guards then?
Yeah, I don't think there's any harm in adding them.
Thanks, boys.
Thanks, boys.
Yeah. How you doing? So this one, it's a great performance tonight.
Thank you.
8 goals for the second time in the past 3 games for the Firebirds. I want to talk a little bit about the age. You're obviously one of the very young guys on this team. One of the young guys playing very, very well. What would you say toward the younger fellows like yourself, really wasting no time at all and contributing?
Yeah, like you said, being a younger guy, obviously you don't take a game for granted. You're trying to prove yourself every time you're out there. So it's not an easy league, and just trying to go out there every night and contribute the best I can. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with my start, and just kind of keep building off that. Yeah.
Particular, like you want your
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, like every single older guy has been nothing but amazing to me, and kind of leading me and giving me help, like Potsy and McCormick, and honestly all the guys you would think, and then even every single older guy has been amazing to me, and can't be happier with how I've been welcomed. Yeah, for sure. Obviously, we didn't like how that last game ended here, and obviously the first 2 games we didn't get a win here for the fans, so we were pretty mad about that. And to come out tonight and get it and kind of see them cheering and that is great. And they've been amazing. It's crazy how good the fans are here, especially on a Tuesday night. So yeah, it's been great. That's a good question. I think honestly, like even in the games we weren't scoring, we were kind of getting our chances, just couldn't score honestly. And now they're going in, and that's great for us. And can't get satisfied though. We're gonna keep pushing every night. Good. Thanks, guys.
what, it was either this or the Halo. I have no. Anyway, what's going on? The Firebirds, the last, since we saw you here last, since you were sitting here last, obviously something has drastically changed. 2-8 in the last 3 years.
Right. I think go too far again a little bit. We could to get to what our game is. I think through the first 5 games, I don't think you saw the best of it. And I think tonight you saw bits and pieces of what we expect out of ourselves and what we're trying to get to. I mean, the goals are a result of it, but I think there was a lot of things out there that were a lot better from our team tonight. I think that's what we hope to be the strength of our team. I think it's not going to come from just one person. It's not going to come from just one line. It's not going to come from just the power play. It's going to come from up and down the lineup and to a man, and you've kind of seen that, like our success. You see it in a lot of different spots, from Ryder to Lindy to Pipes getting in there when outside, and McKenna getting in there tonight and doing what he does, score goals, and it's throughout the lineup, and that's a good sign. But we're seeing a team game.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think we've been in a struggle, in a fight to see what kind of team we're going to be and what kind of players we're on and where we're going to fit on the team, and I've probably changed lines a little more often than I would typically like, but it's an effort to see where people are going to fit and see where they're going to, and you're starting to see some of the combinations and continuity come, and that makes us a good team. Yeah, it's hit home. We've had a couple of conversations about it. It's hit home with a lot of guys, and just how dangerous the game is. It's played at a high level. It's played with on ice. It's played with, and a lot of our guys are feeling a lot of sadness and feeling what the situation is. We've talked about it, and it's a tragedy. You never want to see happen. It's a tragedy that you really, you don't want to. The guys are. It was that conversation about that. I think that was Saturday night, and our guys are talking about it, and we had today. For the guys, it's just we're all feeling for the situation, we're all feeling for the player, we're all feeling for for the family. It's something you kind of gotta train down, forge ahead. It's definitely something people in cigars will be the sadness of the situation. This conversation in training camp. Training camp, and stress the importance of the things regarding the wristbands, the socks, and all investigate what we can to protect ourselves. That's it. So, do you think of the hate trace, or you're not? I just think you're not supposed to wear a Halloween costume that like is you or what you are. Like, so. You dressed up as yourself. It's not a costume.